Chelsey Davis here, and today I am chatting with Amy Smart, who stars in DC's STARGIRL. Amy plays Barbara, the dedicated mother of Courtney Whitmore, who is not just a high school sophomore, but also STARGIRL. The series also reimagines the Justice Society of America and is full of all kinds of action and twists. For those who don't know, I'm peeling back the curtain from behind the scenes. Amy is sitting in her house doing interviews back to back to back today. And Amy, I just heard you say you've got 3 more to go. You've got this.
I do, Chelsey. I got 3 more to go, but we're going to make this special.
Yes. Oh, I have no doubt. I am sure we will. Amy, congratulations on such a major success. DC's STARGIRL is taking over DC Universe and fans are loving it. What has it been like for you?
It's been really cool. I've had a lot of really great experiences in my career, but this is my first time doing anything that's been superhero in this world of superhero, and it's been fun to for me. I haven't been a huge fan in the past, so I feel like I'm experiencing it all for the first time, and there's incredible fans out there that I just like live for these kind of shows and these characters, and I get it. I feel like I finally get it, and there's so much imagination and creativity, and for me, playing Barbara, I don't have a superhero. I'm not a superhero on the show, but I love the character because she's sort of the matriarch. She's sort of holding down the family life and creating the reality of their life while these superpowers are ensuing. So it gives a bit more dose you know, of a groundedness to the show.
I love that you said that because it also represents a blended family going through different phases, and you probably relate to it personally because in real life you have a beautiful baby girl named Flora, and that made you want to be a stay-at-home mom, just like Barbara. She was staying home taking care of Courtney, or Stargirl, and now she's getting back into the workforce.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like with Barbara, she also was just single momming it forever and trying to just pay the bills and raise a daughter and raise her well. And for me, I definitely felt like the first couple of years of my daughter's life, I was like, you know what? I've worked since I was a teenager. I'm ready to just give my time to my daughter that I've wanted for so long. And now, yes, finding the balance of a work life and being a parent. Um, and I feel like I'm striving to do that daily. And sometimes I'm more mom and sometimes I'm more work, but I feel like I've been fortunate enough to, like this character, for example, I'm in it, but I'm not in every scene. So it affords me time to actually be a stay-at-home mom as well.
Right, it gives you the best of both worlds and that balance you're looking for. By the way, you mentioned earlier that you don't have any superpowers or anything on the show. I just have to say, and I'm sure everyone will agree, all moms are superheroes.
Absolutely. Being a mom is so tough because it's a 24/7 job. Like most jobs, you can do your job and then you have the breaks, but like being a mom is like all the time. And it's challenging because it's so loving and so wonderful, and then it's so hard because you just need so much patience.
Yeah, so much patience. Some of my friends tell me sometimes you're just like, self, get it together. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds and then you gotta get back out there.
My child is freaking out, and I'm going to try to have my patience to to take the higher road.
In the show, too, you are totally in the dark about the secret lives. Your husband and daughter are superheroes, and you work for Jordan, who's actually the villain. When is Barbara gonna find out?
Well, I know. Okay, but what am I going to tell you? That's a good question. um, but this episode coming up, she's making strides in her work with Jordan, and she is asked to go out of town with him on a job for for one of their for this new project. And so that gets a little sticky, and she is in the dark and has no idea, but I think things are getting starting to get more and more suspicious, the behavior of Pat and Courtney, that I sort of feel like it's a matter of time until it's just too obvious to not address.
Well, we'll have to watch and see what happens. Let's talk more about this episode in particular. Lea Thompson from Back to the Future directed it, right?
Yeah, she's great. I mean, she's just a legend in herself. And this show was this first season was tonally inspired by Back to the Future, so it makes sense for her to come on and direct and be part of this. And she was a great director. She just knew what she wanted. She's a strong woman. She's funny. She's just like, she just kind of like Jedi'd and like knew what she wanted. And I think we were all really excited and slightly intimidated to work with her. So, it made it more fun.
Love that you just said slightly intimidating to work with. She seems like a powerhouse, so I'm sure it was really fun. In general, you know firsthand what an honor it is to work on this show. Geoff Johns created Stargirl back in 1999, and his comic book writing career launched because of her. And Stargirl was inspired by his sister who was killed in a plane crash in 1996, so this is really a way to keep her legacy thriving. It's just such a beautiful story. And I was talking with Brec and Luke not too long ago. Brec seems like she is 150% committed to coming in early, staying late. She's doing all these amazing stunts, epitomizing Stargirl. And then I asked Luke about this, and he was cracking me up. He said that he has to get a double for just about everything that he does. What is it like working with them and the rest of your amazing cast?
I really work mostly with Brec and Luke and Trey. And Luke is by nature, the way he is, he's just so off the cuff funny. And he's really fun to be around. And then with Brec, but getting back to Luke, I mean, he's in a robot, so the robot is doing so much heavy lifting and so much, but really what he's filming is inside the robot.
Right.
So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Exactly. I think he told me that he needed to have a double step in for a part where he climbs into or out of the robot.
Totally. And with Brec, I mean, she's a trooper, man. She worked her butt off on this show. Really. I mean, the stamina that she had and the dedication, and she's a really cool girl. Like, she's very interested in other people and how they are, and she's very caring. And I felt like we got to know each other very well. And I really am crossing my fingers we can film another season of this.
Fingers crossed. We're all hoping for that too. Hey, on a personal note, how are you and your family doing? I'm praying that everyone is safe and healthy. Are you doing yoga to keep yourself sane?
I feel like it's being a parent at this time, trying to find creative ways to have fun with your kids and teach them. And I mean, my daughter's was in preschool, so doing Zoom preschools now doesn't really keep her attention. So it's just been a bit, for me, what I like to do is like, take her outside or go cook together or do something that's like active. She's learning how to bike ride with her little training wheels. So, anything that makes it fun. But we've all been, knock on wood, healthy and just doing our best and seeing some family and just kind of keeping it smaller than normal by a huge stretch of the, really just being mindful. But as far as, I've done a little yoga meditation when I can find a little me time here and there.
Good, you deserve it. I know we're about up for time, but I just wanted to thank you for all the other initiatives you're a part of. And I love that Bonobo Winery is all organic, and I cannot wait to check that out sometime. You're just awesome, and you're doing great things.
Thank you for saying that.
It's my pleasure, I mean it. And no, we are sending you some Arizona sunshine.
Okay, we'll take it.
Oh, you got it, sister. Have a great day, and thank you for your time.
Enjoy the rest of the season.
Oh, we will, Amy. Thank you. Check out the next episode of DC's Stargirl at 7 p.m. tonight on CW61 Arizona.